フルカウンター。
Alright lads, welcome back to another slime video, and today we're going to be talking about should you keep on summoning. You may have your team built up, and should you keep on summoning, and some other things you may not know about and what's becoming. So firstly, should you be summoning right now? Yes, you should. When you get the game, do your singles, do your summons to start the game because you want to get your team built out. To be fair, don't go too crazy, and there should be a limit to how much you should be summoning, at least depending on what you do get, because you can get shafted. This is RNG obviously, but to be fair, no matter what team you get, as long as you have a full team of 5 stars, you can, I think, defeat most of the content in the game. For example, right now, you do get 1 5-star at the start of the game of your choice, basically, if you reroll. So you can get, you know, whoever you get. I did pick Rumors, so that's who I got. Then the next one was the free 5-star ticket, which I did get Benny Maru. That's assuming you actually get a battle character. You could get a protection, which, you know, could arguably be better. You could also get a dupe of the character you pulled at the start, so that could be a bit bad as well. Then also, if you buy a ticket, the £20 one, you can get another 5-star, which don't count that here. You do get Shauna, which is a free 5-star, which you can get level 100. You're probably gonna be your first max character for a very long time, because getting dupes in this game is quite hard. Other than that, you really have to end up putting one more character, because you do get Remy for free. You can evolve to a 5-star, which, you know what, could be very usable at the start of the game. He does heal, which, to be fair, I might actually start using, because that heal feature might be very good to actually clear all the actual story mode, tier 3 checkmark stuff. But imagine this is my team. You know, 2 free characters, 1 free character, another free character, and well, the middle character right here is who to summon for. So once again, assuming you get a battle character that isn't a dupe character, I think you should at least go till you get 1 5-star, and once you have your main team, to be fair, you don't really need a protector. I do have Milan, which is not too usable. She's kind of usable, right? But I think right now with my 2 fire characters, Benny Maru, I'd rather bring Salamander, because I think right now he's better for my team. And yeah, this right now is literally all I need. I essentially got this within 3 multis, so that would have been, what, 30 Bazaar points, but instead I got a little bit greedy and decided to do 4 more. I did get Ranga and Milan, which is obviously great, right? But like I said, there is a cap, and the reason why I say there's a cap, because, well, most of the resources right now to get crystals is through the citizen feature, right? Right here, you get a massive load every time you hit a milestone, which is around 100. I think you get around 2k off this, maybe, with doing story mode and the other little crystals, I guess, scattered across the game through your dailies and through your affection, the gift feature. But once you finish all the story mode, and well, once you finish all of the citizens, and, you know, once you've kind of got to the point where you can't really do too much to farm stuff, where is the next best resource to get all your crystals? And other than that is literally by logging in, which is kind of bad, which means there is a cap to how much you can get. Now granted, most gacha games do have some sort of ranking system. Most gacha games have PvP, which is where you get most of your actual income. For example, Grand Cross has the weekly income of like 50 diamonds. Legends, for example, has one. I have not played too many gacha games that have that are just PvE with no actual PvP ranking. The one that I did play was Black Clover Phantom Knights, and that game did 2 things. It had an actual tower system, which is not yet in this game, which I can definitely see coming in the future, but also it's when you had some sort of ranking system where you verse a boss or whatever it may be. And well, lads, that may be coming sometime soon. On screen now is the actual roadmap. You may have seen this, but if you look at week 4 and 5, we are going to get a ranking event, and that will be our first actual income of probably the actual normal standard of where we get our crystals from. Also in December, we are getting a ranking system added to Conquest, so there's going to be 2 ranking events. I don't know what the first one's going to be, but actually, you can see Conquest is this thing here, which once again, if you build a 1 main team of elements, you will be able to defeat it. I can defeat this one. To be fair, if you get to a certain point of EP, like around 200k doing it with your main team, you can probably defeat every single quest at the lowest rank. And even then, that should get you a lot of points to where you can probably get a lot of crystals. And that will be our best way to get crystals in this game. Other than that, we're kind of screwed. So for the time being, that is at the end of November, which is what, 1 month away. And in December again, that's when we're going to get the Conquest. Obviously, we don't know what week that's going to be added in, but my point is, for the next 2 months, we are going to be kind of scarce on crystals. So if you're going to be spending a lot right now, then the next banners you're going to be getting. So bear in mind, we should be getting a banner every 2 weeks now. This one is leaving in 9 days. No update on if we're going to be getting a new character. It could be a new banner with a rate up for, let's say, you know, Rimuru, or, you know, another certain character that we already have in the game. But that's going to be what? 4 character banners you're going to be missing out on. And that's assuming you add 1 character. They could add 2 or more. So that'll be around 8 characters you're going to miss out on if you spend all your damage right now. So I think you should start saving. Not to mention the biggest elephant in the room. And that is the rates and the pricing. The rates are 3%, 4% for 5-star, 3% for a battle character, 1 for an actual protection, which it's not the worst. It's standard, to be fair, but I think we have to wait and see what the actual individual rate is. Because look right now, Benimaru is 0.2%, but granted, these are all new 5 stars. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, the next character is, let's say, Diablo, and Diablo does get added into the pool, and would his rate be 0.21, or would he have a rate up? Would he be at 1% or 0.5? We have to wait and see. And if that is the case, then fair enough, you could risk summoning. But my point is, pities, there are pities in the game, and they did not carry over. So you want to make sure if you're going to be summoning, at least that's what I'm going to be doing in the future, is yeah, if my favorite character is out, I may try and risk it. But most of the way I summon in most gacha games is always through guarantees, because, well, lads, RNG is a thing. You can never rely on RNG, so I like to go for my guarantees, which means you do have to have 6k crystals, and that will guarantee yourself a character. Big disclaimer here, the bazaar points do not carry over, so like I said at the start of the game, I could have stopped around 3k, was it 30 points, but I ended up doing like, what, 40 more, so I would have had like, what, 1.2k more diamonds right now, so I would have been on 2k diamonds, and I would have been starting to save up the next 5-star guaranteed, right? That's assuming I go for a battle character. If it is a protection character, that does go up to 300, so that is 9k crystals. Man, this game is expensive. And to be fair, boys, hang on. If you wanted to buy stuff, look how expensive this shop is. I know people say, oh, it's Bandai, but once again, that Black Clover gacha game was actually too generous with the resources, so that's kind of why it died. Right now, this is 1k for £70 for me, so if I want to guarantee myself a 5-star character, it would literally cost me a PS5. That's how much expensive it is for one 5-star character. Like, bro, what? Would you rather have a Benimaru or a PS5? But hey, at least you can guarantee yourself a 5-star Benimaru. You can't say the same for a PS5, because the scalpers, man, you can't even get them. Other than that, the last thing I would say is probably this thing here. Your actual town, you can actually assign characters, and if you look right now, there are many places that I cannot fill up because I literally do not have enough characters. So even though you may get shafted, you kind of still want to pull the SRs, or I guess the 3 and 4-star characters, because they kind of help out. I kind of wish I got more of them rather than getting dupes. But yeah, boys, that is it for today's video. Obviously, I guess towards the end, I should say as well, there is a million event coming. We don't know when just yet. It isn't in the roadmap, so the may come early next year, and that will be a massive event to where you can get a 3 million. Granted, it does say it will become like monthly, and well, you know, it may take a few months to get that, so you want to start building up your team right now. Build up one main team, regardless of how much synergy it doesn't have. You still can clear a lot of content, because there are characters that buff up like certain types. So for example, my Shizuo buffs up, you know, the yellow cards, and my Salamander buffs up yellow cards, and so does my Benimaru as well, and so does you know, all the other characters. So yeah, boys, that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you lot are doing. Did you stop after a certain point? You could keep on going. Like I said, in these gacha games, personally, I prefer to go for guarantees. I don't try and risk an RNG, especially for an individual character. But hey, we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, when the new banner does come out, I will be covering it. And let's see if it's a new character, if it's 2 new characters, what's the filler rate, what's the standard for this game, because we do not know yet, because there isn't a JP version. We're all in the same field right now. No one knows anything, so I guess it's kind of a good thing, because it's a little bit exciting. So boys, thank you for watching, and peace.